of just dancing around to this song, but instead we'll do improv. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. Hi, we are the Adamant Eves, and we are so thrilled to be here. Thank you, High Wire, for having us. We're so pumped. We're gonna be doing a form that we love for you, and this form is called the Armando. We were taught the Armando by one of our favorite improv teachers, Sage Turtle, who was a darling. And this form is originally from Armando Diaz over at the Magnet Theater. It says long form shows. We're going to do a set, and this whole set is the Armando. For those of you who haven't watched an Armando before, we are, so this is the four of us. I'm Kavya, Shweta, Lakshmi, and Bala over here. We are four, six, two-thirds, what is math, of the Adamant Eves. And today we're going to bring to you guys the Armando. The Armando is a form that begins with personal life storytelling. So we use your suggestions to tell you a story from our lives. What will follow is a series of scenes that are inspired from the story, from elements in the story. So we allow you, the audience, to make the connections and play along with us as you see the elements come together. And for this, we need a suggestion. So it's December, it's end of the year, and I feel it definitely puts me in a very reflective mood. So I want you in the audience to give us a suggestion for something that, like, if you have a hope for the next year, if you have something you're hoping for in 2021, would you please put that in the chat? Lovely. We should find out in 30 seconds.
What are our hopes until then?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
For 2021, I hope to cut myself some slack.
Ooh,
That's
love
more than
it.
anything.
Oh,
What an excellent, truly excellent hope.
yes.
My hope is relatively trivial compared to Shweta's truly excellent hope. My hope is to, I know I sound like everybody on the internet, but my hope is to travel again.
Yes.
I used to have
Oh,
a life filled with travel till this year, and I really miss it. So I really hope to travel again when it's
Yes.
safe. I don't want to travel before that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I take Shweta's cut more slack and your Kavya's your traveling more. I think both of those things are something we both need after this year. And also I want to find the joy in small things again. This cloud of bigger, larger than life, larger than us pandemic has been looming over us for so long that we're just like, what's the point? When we see small things, that's what's been happening to me, and I just want to go back to really taking in the tiny things, really taking the time to appreciate them, and not just rushing through things and hoping for things, this pandemic to end. That's my hope for 2021.
Yeah.
Ah,
What's yours?
so mine is also one of the ones which was in chat, which was dancing again. I think it's so funny because I'd like to derive that energy of like a crowd of people dancing. But also, like Bala said, I think I definitely want to not wait for the end of pandemic to do things that, like, to small things like be observant or be thankful a lot more. I feel like while 2021 gave me a lot to be thankful for, I think I was too busy to really stop and be grateful. I think I was grateful for people, but the things that it gave, which also means like in 2021 I want to do a little more vertical learning. I feel like I did a lot of horizontal learning, like a lot of bunch of things. I want to be more intentional and directional in my learning in 2021.
Well, fingers crossed that we get everything we hope for, and so do the audience. We've got some
Yes.
suggestions coming in. Thank you, Lakshmi and Bala, for looking at our YouTube. We got a better government, a backpacking trip, a booth seat at a restaurant, to see people in 3D and to go dancing again. These are all such gorgeous,
Wow.
gorgeous, gorgeous suggestions. And thank you so much for giving so generously. And we hope your dreams come true. On that note, team, are we ready to start?
Uh, I have I have a story
Let's
inspired by
go.
one of the suggestions.
It's all
Yes.
yours.
Okay. Okay. So somebody wrote backpacking trip, and it just brought me back to 2008. I think I was 22 years old, and I it was my first time out of the country. It was my first time staying away from my family. I was a very sheltered child, and it was a first of in many things. So I was deputed to Germany for about 3 months for work from the company that I was working in, and I was thrilled. And here's the thing, I couldn't get, because of those 3 months, it was a deputation for 3 months, I couldn't take leaves other than sick leaves. But I wanted to travel. I had a Schengen visa and I wanted to see all of Europe. And I thought, when will I get this chance again? In my life, in my mind, I was like, this is the only 3 months I'll get to spend in Europe in my life. So I will need to make full use of it. And so with a typical 22-year-old's energy, what I used to do with a bunch of other people who are also equally into Indians who were living there was that we used to go every Friday. We used to, after work, we had our bags packed. We used to head straight to the train station, and then we used to go to some other place in the continent, and then we used to spend the weekend. And then Monday morning, we used to come back and then head straight to work. And this happened every weekend. And I remember by the end of it, I was pretty sick of traveling, and I was pretty. The novelty had gone. You know, there was only so much that I could absorb, and it was pretty overwhelming. But I did remember that, you know, my birthday was coming up, and this was the end of my trip. I was in Germany for my birthday, and I wanted to spend. I remember having this wish that, you know, all my birthdays I have spent in the company of people that I love. And while that is great, I wanted to spend one birthday in my life in a place where no one knew me or cared, or no one knew it was my birthday. And so I was like, okay, this is my chance. Once I go back to India, that is never going to happen. So I'm going to go alone somewhere. Now, this might seem like not a very novel idea now, and it does. I mean, I've done solo trips since, but to me, to a person who had such a sheltered, coddled life, and a 22-year-old me who hadn't seen anything much of the world, um, who still experienced culture shocks after coming to Germany. Uh, this was a very new, scary idea, but I went ahead and I did it. Now, it was decided that the place that I would go to spend my birthday weekend alone was Amsterdam. It was not my first choice, but it was the only place that I had not yet gone to, and I really wanted to go. So, I mean, I checked with my friend, and I started, looking at dorms to book. And my friend suggested, you know, since you're going alone, you know, just to be safe, because we look at safety. I think we were all very focused on safety at that point of time, because in India, we can't, I still cannot think of, there are very few places that a woman can do a solo travel on her own and feel safe. So we were, they're thinking of what kind of dorms. So my friend suggested that, you know what, just book, instead of like a 2 room, 2 bed dorm or a 4 bed, just book an 8 bed dorm, because there were no only female dorms available at that point of time. So if you're booking mixed dorms, the more the number of beds, the higher the probability that there'll be women along with men. You know, it'll be a mixed group and it'll be safe. So I booked a bed in an 8 bed dorm, and I went. And then I went to the dorm. The dorm was packed with people like me, and I could feel the energy, and I felt like, yes, this is where I need to be. But I could also feel the fear. The guy handed me the key and he said, you know, that's your room. I went in, I opened the door, and the first thing I see are these bunch of men playing a drinking game. It was in the morning, and I counted the numbers. There were 7 men, and it was an 8 bed dorm. And it dawned on me at that point of time that I'm sharing my bed, I'm sharing my room with 7 men. Now, again, looking back now, it does not seem like a big deal at all. And it wasn't. They were very friendly. But at that point of time, everything that I was conditioned and I was grown up with, every belief that was taught to me kicked in. You must never be alone in a room with strange men. You are in danger. So, danger started flashing in my brain. And the first thing that I wanted to do was, oh shit, I have to go back and ask that person. I cannot sleep here. And I, the other thing that also was in my brain was, you know what? Don't make it seem like you're running away from them. You have to be calm about this. So I got it, and I said, they told me, "Hey, hi, are you the new?" And they were friendly. They were so friendly, and I still remember. I feel so ashamed of the fact that my behavior with them was so incredibly cold. I kept my back down. I said, "Hi," and I really went. I almost ran out. I talked to the guy. The guy said, "You know what? I don't have any rooms for you available, any more beds. It's packed." So I came back, and I had to spend the night there. I, looking back now, I would have done things differently. They had invited me into their drinking game. I would have joined. I would have asked them where you're from. I mean, I did, but then, I didn't really talk to them. Turned out they were some of them from Ireland, some of them from Israel. And some of them were really good looking. I would have flirted with them. The 35-year-old me would have done things so differently. But the 22-year-old me did the only thing that she knew best to do. She tried to protect herself from dangers that weren't even there. I did have a lot of fun in Amsterdam that weekend. It was my birthday. It was something unique, something that I will never forget. But I feel like I could have done a lot more. And that is something that does stay with me sometimes. And that is my story about backpacking through Western Europe.
Aha. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late for the daily meeting. I was just.
The novelty has worn off. The novelty of you coming late to every daily meeting has worn off.
You know,
Uh,
like,
Sorry, go on. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not going to be turning on my video for this meeting. I just don't feel comfortable in the presence of the two of you. So sorry for interrupting. Go on.
Okay. Is there something we can do, Amrita, to make you feel more comfortable?
I no, actually, it's not you. It's just it's just conditioning. I don't feel comfortable having the two of you being able to look into my house and into my space, and at my face at a time that I did not choose. So
Okay, well, should we? Okay, we're, I'm sorry.
no, that's perfectly fine. Let's just continue with the meeting. I'm okay.
Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, we're
does
here
this
to
mean
discuss.
does this mean we are okay with me coming late, right? Like,
No, we are not okay with you coming late ever. Okay, just be on time, please. Amrita,
okay.
is cool. Whatever you want to do is cool. We're discussing the deputation to Germany. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So both of you have to go. So we have a
What?
really important client there. Both of you have to go to Germany. I need you to not be late. And I need Amrita, you're gonna have to go there and talk to people.
So wait, you're gonna send me to, I'm not really comfortable with that because that involves me leaving my space and talking to people that I didn't choose to speak to, and that feels violent. It feels like this is being thrust upon me to do this. I don't think I want to do it.
Okay, well, it's a really good career move, Amrita. So maybe you should consider it before you say no. Vivek, you're okay to go to Germany?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
So, can you go to Germany with Vivek and can I stay here? I mean, I know, okay, sorry. I know you're my boss. I know we've had this conversation, but I'm just checking if the situation is different. If you don't ask, you won't be
Amrita,
told.
I'm giving you an opportunity, Amrita. I expect a little bit of gratitude.
I'm
I'll
sorry,
take it.
it's my
I'll go.
conditioning. I'm thankful for nothing. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, this meeting is over. We'll see you guys
Oh,
later.
so do.
Yeah,
Bye.
Vivek, we'll talk later. Be on time next time.
Oh. I am a bag. I go places. There is this whole joke about what people carry in the bag, letting people know who they are. So my owner really confuses other people, especially for those who open her bag without asking her. Sometimes she carries a knife. Oh, I'm a bottle. I often am here just to hydrate people. Oh, hi. I'm usually just trying to confuse people. If you see, I have a whole detergent bit called Comfort, which is like a joke on others because it's not comfortable for me to be opened without permission. But then they open and see this, so I'm like ironical of sorts. Oh, I just like to take care of people actually. Oh, and I also have a jacket. It's usually protects me from the cold. My owner from the cold. Yeah. So basically, my idea is to confuse anybody who opens my bag without a reason. It's true. Nice to meet you. So thank you for listening to me in this object anonymous. It was a pleasure. Also, by the way, where can I throw this thing that my owner has forgotten in me for like days? Thank you, thank you. I see the dustbin. Hi, dustbin.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
So, we're gonna be roommates. Yay.
Yay.
Um,
Yay!
is there a reason you're holding this scissor?
No, no reason.
No? Okay.
I just,
Um,
I just like it. It's good. It's nice. It's good. Nice.
oh, it's a group thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
A group thing, a group thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't bring my hostel mandated scissors, It's a joke.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
So, I'm feeling a little bit of hostility here. Maybe that's just me because I tend to overthink things, But I just wanted to make sure that we're all okay here and
Yeah,
we can.
yeah,
Okay,
of course
okay,
we're okay. We're fine. We're okay.
okay.
That's absolutely fine.
If you could hold that away from me, that would be nice. Just a little bit
Oh,
of.
oh,
No,
no,
this?
no,
No,
no.
it's nothing.
Okay. I mean, this is great. So the warden told me a little bit about the two of you. She told me that Sheetal, you were an artist and you like drawing trees, and I can see the tree in your background. So that's really cool. And you work at the college nearby. And you, Nalini, you're a musician, and I just I see your guitar in the back, and I'm like, you can do jams together. And
What do you do,
I'm
Shalini?
yeah, I'm Shalini, and I actually am on here on a special assignment. So I'm not really allowed to
What
talk
kind of
about it. Yeah, it's research that's
Hi.
Not allowed to talk about it.
Spy?
No. It's just research that, is very like secret, and I'm a researcher. That's what I am.
Is it a spy?
Researcher.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Sheetal?
I can hear you.
Yeah. What do you think, Sheetal?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
no.
Should we ask you to get another room?
I didn't know that was possible. I thought like the hostel just assigned the rooms and I came here.
No. We can ask them nicely.
Yeah, we asked them very nicely. Nicely we asked.
Okay,
All right.
sure, ask them nicely. I just can you? This scissor is like a little like I'll be outside.
It was good.
We see a table at the restaurant. It has red and white checkered tablecloth. There is a couple sitting there, a little nervous, a little excited, definitely looking forward to their first date and everything that's going to unravel in this moment.
So, how's your coffee?
Um, it's instant. uh, how's your jasmine tea?
You know, I yes, it's very nice. I usually pick jasmines from my house and then I dry them for like, a couple of months and then I allow it to like really brew when the aroma emerges. But I, yeah.
Wow.
When I said on the app that I like tea, I think I think most people don't understand how much I like tea because I really like tea.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling now. I'm getting the feeling of how much, because when I said in my app that I like coffee, I meant Nescafe and instant. I just
so so
yeah.
how long have you lived here in
Uh,
Amsterdam?
uh, I came for for work, and then I just decided to stay because I loved it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been here for years now. It's
Okay.
just
It is
yeah.
it is the zoom out picture of an apartment building that these two are moving into. It's their first day of having decided to live together after dating for 3 years. They know each other inside out, they can even fart around each other. It's a different time and a different texture of the relationship.
Babe, where are we gonna put all my books?
Well, we can take like half seas of the shelf, like my books and your books.
Well,
Half
I
seas.
have a lot more books than you. So what are we gonna do about that?
I have heavier books, baby. You know this. I have like heavier, so I need the lower shelf. You know that, right?
Okay.
You take the upper shelf.
Can we just buy another shelf so we have enough space for both of our books?
But then you know what will happen? Next month we were supposed to buy the Almira, right? And we are
Yeah,
saving up for that. Now, how are we going to put our clothes? Where are we going to put our clothes if you buy the shelf for books? No,
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
put it on the floor. You know what? Some of our books can be on the floor. We'll decide which books can be on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that. I'm being on the floor.
maybe. Uh, you want some chana?
Yeah, okay, I'm
Mom
coming.
sent. Mom sent from India. They're still fresh. There you go.
Wow, that looks so good.
Yeah. Hmm. I want to take a break. Hmm.
How does it feel? I mean, this.
I like the house. I like that our kitchen has just like different teas and Nescafe in them and no food. And we're just surviving on chana right now. I mean, we'll have to order in sometime, but you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I want to try new things.
Yeah, same here.
We are back at the restaurant. The red and white checkered tablecloth has not changed. It is the day of their parting.
I mean, you knew I always wanted to go back to India. My dream was to buy a tea estate and go back home. So I don't know why you acted so surprised when I brought it up.
I thought, I thought, uh, I thought your priorities changed. I thought by living with me for 5 years, I thought you liked life with me here.
I
Was
do.
all
It's
of
not.
that a lie?
No, no, no. I do like life with you here. It's just, I mean, we're not getting younger. If I don't follow my dreams now, when am I going to do it?
I became a tea drinker because of you.
Just come home with me. You don't have to live here.
But I love Amsterdam. You stay here and we can look into a tea estate here or a tea business or a tea factory. People need tea, no matter where they are in the world. And your jasmine tea is something that the world needs. Be with me and do it. Be here.
I can't. I have to go home.
Well, this is it then.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
I,
We still have the workday left, but
once it's done, once it's done,
I can't wait. I'm having goosebumps just thinking about the weekend. Oh
let
my
me touch
God.
it. Let me. Ah, prickly.
Yeah, I have really hairy hands. Don't think
Lovely.
about it.
Oh, it's great and shows exactly how excited you are.
Yes.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
So I've created an itinerary and put all the museums on it and all the different strains we can be doing while we are in different.
This is the best idea ever. I just so I'm having a little bit of an existential moment right now
Oh no, talk to me.
because I came in this morning and I'm like, it's Friday. And all I've ever done is look at the clock and wait for it to strike 6 so that I can just get out of here and not think about this place for the next 2 days. But I spent 5 days out of the week here.
This is sort of true for me too. I mean, I sort of divide my work day as coming in, eating breakfast at the lobby, coming back, having a tea time, coming back, lunch, coming back, evening snack and tea, and then till it's 6. I divide it according to the break. Like I frame
Yeah.
any work that I'm doing with the break that I take.
And it's like we look forward to only those bright spots in our day, but those bright spots are literally us just consuming sustenance, which is required for human life. Like,
Yeah. It feels
what?
like such a big deal. Like, the other day I was with Ritu, right, at the break place, and
Yeah.
I was like couple of minutes late because the smoke was taking a little longer.
Cut
And
to cut to Meera meeting Ritu. I've been waiting. What have you been up to?
it's been amazing. I finished the project. I finished the client brief that I was preparing. And I think I might be having getting a promotion sometime soon.
Wow. Look at you. Like a year and a half ago when we first met, you hated this job. And now you're like, Yeah, embracing it. I love that. I love that for a person. I love when you can like hate something and still be good at it. Like, that's amazing, dude. I'm actually, the reason I wanted to see you today was I'm quitting.
You
I'm
quitting the job just like that?
yeah, I've squirreled away a little bit. It's not a lot. It'll last me a couple of months. But I've been saving for the last
On
year.
based on that, you're just like leaving. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then
That's,
what? Then what?
I don't know yet. I'll figure it out.
Cut back to the earlier conversation, and she's just leaving.
She just left, and you know all the while what I am thinking. I planned exactly 15 minutes of break, and I'm at 17 minutes, which means I need to cut down from the lunch break that I was taking. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. And she was all the while talking about how she will figure it out as she goes.
Yeah, and this is like it's a growing trend because 2 months ago, remember?
It
Mm,
was,
uh,
it was Swati, right?
yeah, Swati, she just like, I'm going to go on a tea estate in India, and she just left.
And she was like, "This is my life." And yeah, how old? Like we are not getting any younger, is what she said at last.
Yeah, I need to
And she
like,
dumped her. She dumped her really, whom she said was the love of her life. I was like,
that's some commitment. I mean, doesn't it make you wonder whether you're doing it all wrong? Like, this has
yeah.
been my internal monologue for the past couple of weeks, months. Actually, I'm just going to say years.
Oh,
I'm just driven by fear of getting it wrong more than anything. I'm driven by fear more than ambition, and
that's true.
I'm saying these words and I don't know what the alternative is, and it's
Yeah.
scaring me.
Ex-
Cut
but
to two
in
months. Cut to 2 months later.
We did it.
yeah, it's a beautiful exhibition.
It is. And I can't. I can't.
It has been my pleasure curating your work, and it's been a pleasure for you to accept. And I'm just very glad to house you. And I know it's just the first exhibition, but I think it's a good start.
Considering how scared we were of even thinking about our passions or our ambitions, this is a great first step, and I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for you.
Without
So
you.
thank you.
Onwards to the next one.
Onwards.
Happy birthday to me. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
me.
me. Happy
Happy
birthday to
Birthday.
me.
birthday.
I thought
Happy
I
birthday.
Happy birthday to
Happy
me.
birthday.
uh
Birthday.
who's there?
Ooh, just the voice of all the people you're spending the time away from.
No, no, no,
We
no.
miss you. Yeah.
How did that?
That was sorry about that. I was too excited. We wanted to tell you that we miss you and you're spending time away from us.
No, no, no. I wanted to spend time away from you guys because I don't. How are you doing this? How do you manage to ruin my birthday when I'm 3,000 kilometers away?
No, we are the hopes and blessings. We are the
Yeah,
hopes and
we are
blessings
all
people.
the
God,
expectations of your new year. Happy
Mom,
birthday. Yeah,
But
just
is
coming
that's
is
from
this
your
I
favorite, like,
knew I knew you would recognize me. I knew you would recognize my mind, my voice.
can I have one birthday without all of you? Just
No,
one. I just want one.
don't leave
No.
us.
is this how you're spending your birthday really? We made like biryani.
No,
Come
I
We
don't
would
over.
have
want.
made
You know what
We
I'm
call
having? I'm having
we call
spaghetti.
ah. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, and
Oh.
I'm gonna have wine with that, and then I'm cheese.
Alcohol.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Oh.
you're not here to tell me not to.
But I'm in
but
your head.
we are.
What about all these years of upbringing?
Yeah. What about our culture?
I just want one birthday when nobody knows who I am. Just let me have one birthday. Stop opening
That
the doors.
that makes us sad. That makes us sad. We want to celebrate with you. We all love you, and we want to
I love.
celebrate it right, not like this. This is sad.
This is my right. Have you considered what I want for 30 seconds? Okay, you guys are gone. You're gone. You're gone. My spaghetti is cooking. It's my birthday. Leave. Happy birthday to me.
I'm still here.
On.
What if what you're doing is wrong?
What if what I'm doing is right?
No, I mean, this is. You can't fight me. I'm fear of, following the not so beaten path. And I'm here to bring you back onto the path that you've been walking for the past 25, 26 odd years.
I'll come back to that path. It's just a few weeks, just one day.
Okay, fine. Sorry. I'll keep quiet. Continue.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. Tell them night drinkers. Those drunkards who drink at night under the darkness, hiding away from the. Tell them that morning drunkards like us are the real deal. Because we don't
Yes,
need darkness.
yes.
We need
We
shelter.
have the courage to drink in broad daylight and
Exactly.
yes.
I bought us a new bottle.
Oh,
What?
Hey, bottle drinking, bottle morning drinking.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
You know what Barry from the Nighttime Drinking Association told me?
Yes.
Ah,
He said
what?
it's not proper, it seems. It is not proper or appealing or fetching was the word he used for drinking at night. Sorry, for drinking in the morning. Sorry, little bit.
We
These
should
all these
achieve that
nighttime
for
drinkers will
confidence.
say about us. They'll say
Hey,
that we don't know what we're doing, but that's not true.
there science has proven that if you drink in the morning, your digestive system is able to digest. If you drink at night,
Exactly.
no. Right? I'll forward you via WhatsApp the science.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
will
I
Google.
got another forward also. It said if in the morning you're drinking, then night you can sleep,
Oh.
which is what nights were supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at this fellow. Eh?
Hi,
Hey,
Hey,
hi. No,
traitor,
I
traitor.
know, I know I'm from the night drinkers, but I like hanging out with you guys. So I just came.
I know. This is your third time this week, and you keep looking over your shoulder. You keep wearing this disguise.
Ah, you
Yeah,
have
Hmm.
to pick
because
a side. What is this?
why should I
Pick
have to
one.
pick a side? I just want to be drunk.
No, see, if you don't pick a side,
All the
when
time.
will you sleep? That's the
Yeah,
real concern. We want to put
correct.
you first, okay? If you don't pick a side, when will you sleep? If you drink in the daytime and drink at night, when will you sleep?
When you'll
Do,
sleep. Hmm?
do I need to sleep if I'm drunk 24/7?
Wow.
I have to
Never
search
thought
WhatsApp
about that.
for some
I
That is
think
science.
you
very
blocked her.
interesting. That
I
is
will
I think
search
you blocked
WhatsApp and come back.
I,
Till then, you be here only.
I was thinking, do
her.
you guys want to come drink at night with us?
No. No,
I
we've
mean,
done things.
they are. I mean, they don't like us. I remember in the all drinking clubs meeting last month when Barry said that it's not proper to morning drink. How they will accept us? They will be like,
I
oh, this.
don't think I don't think they'll be fine. I don't think they'll be
Well,
fine.
here's a little gossip. Don't tell anyone I told you.
Is
But the
it
night
about the night
drinkers,
drinkers?
yeah, the night drinkers actually drink before 12 p.m. on Sundays for brunch.
Wow.
And
They've
not
Wow.
been
just wine.
pouring
You mean not just wine, like real drinks.
real drinks like a proper gin and tonic at 11:30 a.m. They've been doing
That's
that every Sunday.
wow.
Cut to Sunday brunch. Oh, oh, you are here. Oh, oh, uh, oh, so okay.
I heard you were a nighttime drinker.
uh, uh,
It's not
yeah,
nighttime now.
yeah. Uh,
Looks
I,
like.
it's nighttime somewhere in the world,
That is
Ah,
true.
yes, yes,
That
yes,
is
yes.
true. Cheers.
and it's
Cheers.
daytime somewhere
Cheers.
in the world. I think we are all one. We should all cheers. Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean, drinking wine, sis.
Yes.
You know, when you think about it, the same logic can be applied to the daytime drinkers as well, which is it's nighttime somewhere when they're drinking during the day. So this animosity towards these two groups doesn't really make sense, you know, because we're all united in the fact that we're all dependent on alcohol to get through our dreary lives, right?
This
Do
is
you
true.
think we should? Do you think we should meet, have a compromise, and start drinking at twilight? We should
I like
drink at
that.
twilight.
We
I
can
quite
Yeah,
like
start at twilight and go on till next twilight.
I
I
like the
like that.
sound of that. I
Yeah.
like it. This sounds
Okay.
like the beginning of a beautiful friendship. To
It does.
alcoholism.
To
To
alcohol.
alcoholism!
You know, in WhatsApp, it says it is bad. I have to research that.
I used to have a really sheltered life. Um, I think I spent a lot of time just sort of thinking about my place in the world, maybe overthinking it. I didn't know what really was outside my comfort zone and what was inside because I didn't know that there was such a thing as a comfort zone until I went on stage for the first time in my life. I was 12 years old and I was cast as a tree, as cliche as that sounds. I got to play a tree, and while I was playing this tree, I realized I really like being on stage. I like it when I'm seen. I don't want to be I don't want to be somebody who's just afraid of things forever. So yes, I was a tree. There I stood.
I am the nest on the tree.
I am the egg on the nest.
I am a small feather nestling the egg inside the nest.
Oh,
Zoom
the
in to the
feathers.
small feather.
I wish I could fly again. But ever since Mama Bird plucked me out of her tail and left me here, I've just been homebound and watching over these brats. It's not like I can do anything anyway. Like if one of them gets into trouble, like a strong enough gust of wind is all that it takes. Really calls into question Mama Bird's parenting practices. Okay, please stop.
Hey,
Wind.
hey, what's up? It's me, the way.
I know this is our
I
routine.
think you're cute. You won't see me.
Thanks.
Change your mind.
Okay, okay, can you hold off on the blowing of the air today because I'm just not in the mood.
Why? We have so much fun doing the back and forth.
I know I usually do have fun with you, but today I'm just feeling I don't know what to call it.
Hmm.
Nostalgic existential, if that's a thing.
Hmm.
I miss my old life.
What do you miss the most about it?
Actually, I miss the relationship that you and I had when I was on a wing or in a tail.
We could fly. We could fly.
Yeah.
You could fly. I enjoyed carrying you. But you are the prettiest feather of them all.
Stop it. Yeah, remember I used to sit right on top of Mama Bird's right wing, and we used to play together. And you just push so hard on me, and I could take it. I could take it. And now I'm just unfettered. And if there's a strong enough wind, I'll be lost forever.
But
So
there were three, four sisters of yours who didn't make it, the other feathers. But you kept on.
wait. There are more like me.
Yeah, there are feathers from everywhere who have been at different places, but they sometimes meet mud. But you have been so resilient, always fighting against it, and now you live on the egg.
For now, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they're gonna hatch one day, and then this nest is going to be abandoned once they're big and they grow up. Mama bird's going to go find another place where she can lay her eggs. What's going to happen to me? Is that it? Is that what life is?
Sometimes.
Well, I guess the only thing I can do now is enjoy it while it lasts. So
And
hit me, girl, God.
see. Thank you, everybody. Well, all we can do is enjoy it while it lasts. And that was the perfect note on which to end our show. We hope you enjoyed it while it lasted.